Hello, this is the Timeless Tarot and today's reading is for the feminine energies for the month ahead. Okay, I have laid out a spread and at the bottom of the deck we have got King of Swords. Well, it could be that you're feeling the need to cut yourself off from something. I'm going to take the next one after it. So we've got the King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. So if I read these three together, the Wheel of Fortune is good news. It's the starting of a new phase. It's the beginning of a more fortunate phase. And if I'm reading that in conjunction with the Page of Pentacles, it could indicate the bringing of some actual money or some financial gain, I would say. Not life-changing, but still nice to have. The King of Swords. This could be a lawyer. So actually, if you're going through some sort of legal situation, it could indicate that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour to bring you a better outcome than perhaps you were expecting. Otherwise, it's cutting yourself off from something or someone in order to bring in a better energy. Not quite clear on that. I am clear on the fact that these two cards are very positive together. And I'm pretty clear on this is something that you're cutting yourself away from. But what? Not quite sure. The King of Swords could just indicate clear thinking. Or, of course, it could talk about an air sign masculine. So that would be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be dealing with, or you could be an air. If you're an air sign, this is good news. This would mean that you're coming into some very clear thinking. And that, coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, is going to be really good for you. If you're not an air sign, then maybe you're dealing with one. I think this will become more clear as we go along. At the centre of the reading, we have got the Sun. Well, what did I say? You are entering a new fortunate phase. So, for all the feminines out there watching this, about time, right? You're entering a new fortunate phase. The Sun is the best card in the deck. It's a wonderful, warm, joyful energy. Now, that's the energy you should be in, but what is stopping you from fully entering into the spirit of the Sun is the fact that we have the Four of Swords crossing it. Now, the Four of Swords is rest, recovery, repair. So you could be recovering from illness. You could just be exhausted and need a period of time to yourself, but you want to give yourself a boost to get through this energy as fast as you can to get to the good bit, because you're nearly at the good bit. So anything that's going to help, you know, would be a good idea. Right, on the face of things, we have, I mean, this is so positive. We have the card of victory. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and the card of victory. Well, could we have a better start than this? Probably not. This is everything going your way. This is winning. This is actually winning. What are you winning? Maybe you've had a court case going on. If that's the case, you're going to win it. Let's have a clarifier. Why do we have the Six of Wands in the crowning position? That was quick. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Sixes are, well, so Six of Swords is moving forward. Six of Wands is winning. But you see, I said already that you're moving into a new phase. These are both cards of moving forward. They're not cards of retreating. These three cards are all cards of moving forward. The Six of Swords is moving from a bad place to a better one. The Wheel of Fortune is moving good fortune for you. And the Six of Wands is victory, moving forward. So there's a lot of forward motion here. But I have to say that hasn't made us any clearer as to what's moving forward. Now, I actually think that we might need to get another card for the crowning position. Well, it's from something that wasn't good into something that's better, something that you've been struggling with, and something that you know is going to be better for you. It feels like this is interesting. There's a big shift then underway for the feminines this month. Maybe you've been feeling like you can't move forward and you've been struggling with that. Maybe your intuition has been telling you it's time to move forward, but for whatever reason, life isn't allowing you to move forward currently. I think that's going to change. That's what that feels like to me. Right, okay. What's in the underneath position? Well, here we are. You've reached the end of something. This is so interesting. I suppose because there are so many millions of feminine energies around, it's going to be different for everybody, but this energy is feeling very, very clear. You've reached the end of the road with something, and something so much better is coming in. You could have been in a 2-year cycle of something that has been difficult and has needed to end. And I feel like you're getting, well, but see, the Ace of Wands is a dynamic energy. It's a gift of being presented, some dynamic energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is very, very similar. So you've got everything at your disposal to move yourself out of a 2-year cycle. So what you really need to do is to have a good think about how your life has been for the last 2 years and what it is you've been going through. You've been going through something that has felt outmoded, outdated, out of place, just not right for you anymore, or has caused you any sort of upset, stress, exhaustion, anything like that, then that is ending and something new is beginning, which is brilliant. In the past position, you had a wake-up call. You were shown what you had to do. You were told loudly by your intuition, probably, or possibly by an actual person, but this is an angel. This is sort of internal knowing, I would say. In the past, you were told it was time to make a change, and you've made a monumental change in an area of your life during the last 2 years. Maybe you've left a job, maybe you've got married, maybe you've had a baby, you know, it's something big, something happened, and you decided now is the time to do that thing, time to get on and do the next thing in my life. So you had a wake-up call to make a change, I think, 2 years ago. And that change is ongoing, and it's going to bring, I really want to say, this time I'm looking at the sun, it's going to bring you success, great success. You're not quite there yet. You're in some sort of period of recovery still. You could be physically recovering from some sort of illness. This is the energy for the month ahead. This feels to me like this is going to spread out over the next 6 months, actually. This fortunate energy, the Wheel of Fortune, is going to be bringing you into a much more successful, happy phase. A phase of, like, what I really want to say is you're getting everything. You're going to be getting everything. Especially if you've been wanting to move house or move property or move place. Because the Wheel of Fortune is movement. The Six of Swords is movement. The Six of Wands is movement. There's movement here. Maybe you're moving somewhere warmer. Perhaps you want to. It's all very, very positive. In the future position, we've got the Ace of Swords. This is the card of truth and also the card of victory. So you had a wake-up call in the past. You've done something about it. You've made the change. The good stuff is on the way. In the future, you've got victory. We've already got victory crowning the whole situation. I think it's going to spread out over the next 6 months because victory is in the future. Waking up was in the past. So let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Swords in the future position. It's quite a lot of cards there. Well, there's 3, but I'm going to take them anyway. We've got the Queen of Wands, dynamic, fearless queen, creative queen. We've got the Choice card, 2 of Swords. Got the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. So I feel like this is all quite close together. You've been in some sort of situation in the past that was not working, that might have made you ill, could have caused you some harm, actually. And the wake-up call was to change that situation, which you have done. And you are currently in a period of recovery, en route to the good stuff. That's what that feels like. The choice was to put you first. And I think, you know, I'm not saying that the Queen of Wands is self-centered, but really, I suppose she is. She's only really thinking about the energy within her and what she's going to do with it. So I think this actually could be quite important for some people, because if you're still feeling in this energy of the wounded warrior, not feeling like you're winning, not feeling like you've got any energy, or, you know, or that you're ill or whatever. If you're in that energy, then you need to choose to put yourself first, is what it's saying. And that is going to bring you victory. So the business of putting your health first, actually, Ace of Swords could be surgery. So some of you could have surgery coming up. But in any case, recognizing who you are, what you need, and how to put your needs first is actually the thing that's going to bring victory. So if you have not currently, if you're in a phase where you are not putting your needs first yet, that is the wake-up call that is in the past. So if you know really you're not giving yourself enough time and attention, but you haven't made the change yet, you really should make the change, because everything in the future is going to be so much better. In the personal position, we have the Emperor. This could be an Aries. This is the person in charge, really. You need to be a bit self-centered. This is what I was just saying, putting yourself first. I absolutely do firmly believe that. In order to get the best things in life, you need to recover from having whatever wasn't working. You're still in a period of recovering from, and it's important that you still put yourself first. This is going to be an ongoing process. Once the Wheel of Fortune starts turning in your favour, it's going to keep going. It's not going to stop until it's delivered you the good stuff. Yeah, and actually, do you know what I'm looking at now? Where we had these cards before. It's a gift. The Wheel of Fortune is a gift, and you need to utilise it. You need to put yourself first. You need to be a bit selfish. That is why the Emperor is in the personal position. You need to make yourself a priority. I'm absolutely certain of that. So what you had to cut yourself off from was probably a way of life, or people that were horrible or were draining you, or a job that was exhausting you, or a lifestyle you couldn't cope with, something like that. And so you've cut yourself off from, you're halfway there. You've made the change, you've cut yourself off, you're recovering. You need to focus on you to get to where you want to go. And in the personal position, you need to be a bit selfish and keep the focus firmly on you. Don't get distracted by other people. Honestly, it's so easy to distract yourself by taking care of everybody else. Try really hard to keep the focus on you. I think that's really, really important this month. Try and prioritise for yourself some time for you, for some rest and recovery in order to bring the good stuff in. In the home position, wow, lovely. For those of you who are single, we have a cup of love on offer from a young man or a young masculine offering some love. Wonderful. Wow. I mean, actually, if you're a fire sign, feminine, this could be particularly relevant that a masculine wants to offer his cup of love. Yeah, I think so. So if you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I think there could be love on the cards for you. In the home position, which is interesting. So it's either maybe it's somebody you already know, or let's get a clarifier. Why is the Knight of Cups in the home position? Oh, this is really interesting. Yes, wow. This is a love offer from somebody who I think you've been connected with in the past, and I think it didn't work, and I think that person wants to come back and make you an offer, and they could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So either that, or you've got options here. If you're single, you've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are heartbroken, you've got lots of offers coming in, and if that's not the case, then the masculine who comes in could have either been connected with you in the past and has been heartbroken since you split up and is coming back for another try, or they've come out of something themselves and they're recovering from heartbreak as well. Wow, that's exciting. That's two offers. Brilliant. In the hopes and fears position, well, you're hoping that all your dreams are coming true, and they are, because this is the dreams come true card. I mean, do we really need clarity on that? I don't think so, because we've already got the sun at the centre. I don't think we need clarity. You're hoping that all your dreams come true, and it looks to me like they are. There is something here where you've got to stick with it, is what I want to say. Stay on the process of putting yourself first. I mean, you can't literally if you've got very small children, but try and carve out time for you in order for you, and what you need to do is what I want to say, because I think you know what you need to do. If you've got like a little project on the go, or a new job, or a business venture or something like that, carve out time to give to that project. That will be extremely beneficial in the long run. The outcome, we have justice. So if you're going through something legal, you're going to win. I mean, we've already said you're going to win. We also have death, which is an inevitable change. But, you know, if you've made a big change already, then you're still in a period of change, if you like. So if I read these two cards together, this is about getting things in balance, I think. I think maybe that your energy balance has been off in the past. I think you've given too much. I think you've been, the word, depleted. You've been depleted, and that had to change. Things are getting back onto an even keel, is what I feel like. And that change, I can't reach, is brought in a soul connection or a message from somebody you knew in the past. And that's what I was just saying before. Because we've got two knights here with the Three of Swords, the heartbreak card, I think somebody that was connected with you in the past that is no longer currently in connection with you is coming back. You're going to have some good news. This is a strong soulmate connection. This is a very sweet connection. This is probably somebody you want to hear from. If there's anybody in your past who you think sort of wistfully like, oh, I wish that could have worked out, I would expect to hear from somebody. I wouldn't be surprised. But oh my goodness. Bottom of the deck, twin flame. So I've just said we've got the strong soulmate connection here. And at the bottom of the deck, just to clarify, that this probably is somebody you already know then, or somebody you have an inkling about at least. Maybe it's somebody you've had your eye on for a while. Not necessarily somebody from your past, but somebody that you'd like to have in your future. This person who's coming in does not feel completely brand new. Feels like it's somebody you know, or somebody you know of, or somebody you've had your eye on. It's that sort of feeling. And the connection is extremely strong. It could be a twin flame connection. And if that's a situation you've been in and you're currently in separation, then I'm pretty certain that that separation is going to come back into connection. Wow, what an interesting reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe so that I can read your energy more easily, which will help me to do more accurate readings for you and your situation in the future. If you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. But until the next time, this has been the Timeless Tarot. Goodbye.